To achieve what the heart desires. To my parents for believing in me, nourishing my dreams, instilling the courage and the freedom they gave me to pursue my dreams. A very good morning to each and every one of you here today. I am Nidhi Verma from Eliteplus Business Services, your partner in energy and petchem. We remain India's premier leading global platform for showcasing advances across the global plastic processing industry. We strive for making this platform the 10x growth factor by collaborating with all stakeholders of the polymer industry, recyclers, and most important, the brands, to provide unique opportunities for accelerating your growth. In 2013, a spark was lit. A vision was born, not in boardrooms but in the bold minds. A gathering, not just of professionals but of pioneers. Not just a meeting, but a movement. And today, the spark has become a blaze. That vision, a tradition. That movement is now history in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 10th edition of the Injection Blow Moulding and PT International Business Summit. A decade of ideas, insights, and impact. If you've been with us since the start, a very warm welcome to you. If it's your first time, fasten your seatbelt, because this is just not a conference, it's just not a summit, it's the 10th chapter of a legacy. And today, we celebrate each and every page we've turned all together. I want to share a few memories that all of us have made in the last 10 years. A short video, please.
If you look at the industry and the economy that we are part of, India is growing at 6 to 7%. Everybody was projecting across the globe what's happening in the petrochemical industry and the entire plastic industry. And there were only two markets which were really being talked about. One was China, which is really the largest manufacturer today in the world, and their pangs in the economic growth, and I think what they are going through. But when we look at the plastic industry and the polymer industry, the only large market which is really growing is India. India is growing at 6.5 to 7%. We have a large population. We have an economy which is still climbing. And I think that's the opportunity that we have all spoken about. And I think that's really the reason you'll see countries, companies from across the globe who are focusing on the Indian market. Now, we in India have to see how we leverage this opportunity. We have to really work on what all we need to do to really capture.
Defense exports are on the rise. In deep tech, everyone tries. We export lots of mobile phones, and India now steadily owns high-tech manufacturing skills. Production-linked incentive fills the coffers needed to expand. Much can be done with this in hand. New projects are being bold. Now chips are also in our fold, and thanks to our digital stack, there are many problems we can crack. Among large economies, we clearly see we are the fastest growing economy. The benefits that will clearly flow is that most industries will grow. As your customers will do well, there's that much more that you can sell. In many industries, your products go. Whether the moulding is injection or blow. The public at large may not be aware, but in fast-growing industries, you have a share. Automobiles are now on a roll. Your lightweight parts